GracePoint College started in 2012. The idea to start the secondary school was in 2011, around November 2011. So we started the process of registration, getting government accreditation, but we did not start until September 2012. But really, I won't say GracePoint started in 2012 because I was born into a family whereby my dad is an educationist, my mom is an educationist, and they own their own secondary school. So growing up, I see them running their own business, their own school. So it's something that has always been my dream to have, because I knew I wanted to do something that was sustainable, something that is like a legacy for me, and that's why we started the school, so that we can impact knowledge into the next generation, because I see myself as a bridge between the old generation and the generation that is coming behind. So when we started in 2012, I would say virtually that I was the only staff. We had about 3 years to construct. We started construction of the school because the school was actually designed, the building of the school was actually designed for a school. So I gave my architect briefs in 2007. So by 2008 we started construction. By 2010 we had gotten to a very good stage that we can actually take off from. But by November 2011, I was able to do registration with the government. But because school sessions start in September, so I just said, okay, let me wait till September. So from November to July, we were doing so much of advertising. We were doing our research. We were collecting data to help us in our market strategy. So by the time we started in August, because we actually started with summer school in August, we had a very sizable number of people. We had close to 50. But by the time we resumed in September 2012, we resumed with 44 students in JS1 and JS2. Then that was by July I had already done recruitment. We started with about 5 teachers. Now we have close to 15 teachers in the school. When it comes to business strategies, one thing that has really helped us as a school is we are able to manage our cash flow every year. Before the new session starts, we already have our budget. We already have an idea of how much is coming in and when the cash is coming in. By that, we are able to manage that side of the business. Because one thing I've come to understand from my entrepreneurship journey is that cash is king. Cash is the life flow of your business. So by the time you have your cash flow running, it will be easy for you to manage the business. It will be easy for you to say, okay, I'm designating a particular percentage to infrastructural development. One thing about school business is that referrals. When you see people asking from their friends that, oh, how is the school? Do you know anybody going there? And they go as much as possible to go and ask parents about the school and all of that. Then one thing again about school business is until they start seeing your products, your students in the university, they won't really believe in you. They will just think that, oh, you can't really deliver. But now that we have our students in final year, we have our students in different levels in the university, it helps us to get referrals. One of the early challenges that we had was delay in payment of tuition fee from parents. But we had overcome that because now we have come up with our own financial policy, our credit policy, and which we address to strictly. The environment is conducive for us. The opportunities abound in Oyo State, and the government policies in respect to education too is favorable to us. The Oyo State government, from the time of inception till now, has a structure in place to regulate schools. So it's very easy for us as a school to thrive, because over time the Ministry of Education, they go on monitoring. So schools that are not up to standard, schools that do not meet up the Oyo State criteria, sometimes are shut down. And when those schools are shut down, parents start to ask questions that, oh, why is my child's school shut down? and they tell them that, oh, maybe they've not been accredited, and they now ask questions that, okay, which school is accredited, and we have the accreditation. Oh, we are accredited to write WAEC, we are accredited to write NECO exams here. So parents come. So when parents come and they know that, oh, we are Oyo State government approved, that we are WAEC and NECO certified examination center, just naturally they bring up their child. But in some other environments, in some other states that I may not want to mention their names, the government standard on education is not that solid as Oyo State, that so much mushroom schools thrive. But in Oyo State, I tell you, mushroom schools do not thrive.